You know what I'm worried about here? I'm worried about here. So, like in the US, like a lot of the restaurants, I could be wrong, but like obviously a lot of people work in restaurants, right? And in the
Correct.
US, also here. And even after this pause, even after the lockdown or the ECQ, the restaurants are not going to open up. At least here, they're probably not going to open up all of a sudden. Maybe
Correct.
at best they'll do takeouts, delivery, and there's going to be a big chunk of people who won't have work, no?
Correct.
And I think in the US, you guys might be more prepared for this, but here in the Philippines, uh, I don't know. So let's say a whole bunch of people don't have work all of a sudden, and how do we feed these people? And I am not optimistic with how we're going to be able to handle it here, at least yeah, in the Philippines or in here in Cebu. There maybe I think there might be more equipped. I'm not sure. I don't know if you have any thoughts about that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like so. Yeah, like you said, there are a lot of people who work. Let's say like waiters or waitresses. They're bartenders, and a lot of them make their money off. Like here, like they make their money off tips. It's not like back home. Like tako gyud ilong tips here. So that's their like main source of income. I feel like they're just gonna have to be like new sort of jobs opening up as like packing groceries, helping out the pharmacy or something. It's I mean I don't have an answer to it personally too.
No, but like
It's a scary thought.
how about the ability of your government to feed these people while they are in transition to find new
I
jobs?
mean, ang nagbayad og taxes last year is they've all received stimulus checks, so $1,200. But
Really?
when you think about yeah, which in theory sounds like oh yay money, but you think about $1,200, like you're at least paying, if you're like living in a rougher area, so you're paying like at the least like $800 siguro for rent, and then maybe standard I'll say like $1,000 for rent. Some people 1,500 or more. I'll just say
Did
a
you say rough
thousand.
area already? That's already a rough area. So like
Mm,
not a nice
I'm
area.
my gosh, bougie na no kay ko tanawon diri sa kuan. So, yan. No, di ba to eh? Like, I would say mga 700, 800 siguro. And that's
On
just in
rent.
1,000. Yeah. Unsa naman, like, you have 200 left. Napakay bills. And ang lifestyle but here, you're not paying like the Philippine peso. It's more expensive good here. So let's say like a phone bill. A phone bill could easily be like your data on your phone could easily be like $50 at the least or more. Um, asa naman imo 200. So yeah, it's like yay, they're getting money, but also it's not a lot. Um, and I always used to think like the people here will be okay, okay. United States of America lagi, they'll be protected. But it seems to me that the government is not prepared for this. Ang
Yeah.
governor sa New York is always saying like the state is in debt, we're in debt, we're in debt. Like, we need the federal government to help us. And obviously, lahi og different og utok ang federal government, si
Yeah.
Mr. T. So,
Uh,
di lang ko mention
uh,
niya kaya basta i-keep out ko niya. Um,
the
simba ko.
the yeah, that's what I'm worried about because like if you like here, if people, if they can't find a way to eat, they're going to find their own way, like it might be kind of
Crime rate's gonna
chaotic
go
now.
up.
Yeah, I mean it's a far-fetched possibility, but I feel like it's something people should be concerned about, no?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
moving
definitely.
forward, peace and order, that whole thing, that's really important, no?